Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great day. I thought we're going to bring you something alpha today, something incredible today, something that is going to blow your mind today as well. Where's my music? Where's my shitty music? I'm going to put this in. Guys, we have a lot to talk about. Debate today, Biden versus Trump, and we've got the market moving. We're literally just taking off. The market is literally just taking off. We've got the market structure shift on the total market cap right now. We have to look into this. So I think we're going to start with the charts. Sorry about all this. So just let's jump into it now. I'm going to do the news and all the stuff that we usually do, but I'm literally just seeing the market, literally just taking the higher in the 5 minute. This is literally the time when it's creating a market structure shift right here on the 15 minute. Strong V-shaped recovery on the total market cap. Literally right now. The market gods gave us the signal. This is a market structure shift now. It is time for us to take long positions, guys. It is time for us to take long positions. We came back 50. Let me just delete all this here. Let me just delete all this here. So we did come back 50. I know. Everybody's just like, whoa, what the fuck is happening? Hold on a second. We just whoa, less long. No, but I'm serious. Like I've been waiting for this for quite some time now. We've been looking at the daily. On the daily, we did come back quite decently to this demand area that we've been talking about. Down here, and we wick through. We actually held above very nicely, and this is what I said. If we do hold above very nicely, we can see a reversal. Now, we on the lower time frame did see a massive pump with a market structure shift down here. If you follow the channel, you know what it is. If you don't subscribe, I bring you the best of the best of the best of the best alpha. So we do have the higher high here. People will think I'm on cocaine, actually. I really like with the whole doo-doo and with the whole, oh, let's do this. Anyway, what? Wall Street vibes. Okay. It's a market structure shift. Then what happens is we come back 50, okay? We do come back, we didn't come back 50. We didn't come back 50, but on this leg, we just retraced to the 50% on the lower time frame. You look down on the 5 minute, you zoom in, and what you're looking for is a market structure shift. If you look at the 15-minute chart, that's exactly what you're getting right here. The only concern I have with this one, and this is why it can be a little bit tricky, I genuinely have a gut feeling that we're going to go down. That's what I'm feeling, okay? I have a feeling that we're going to go down. We've seen this before. It's kind of crawling up, but the market is showing the signs, and we just got to believe what it is. The only problem with this market structure shift is the following, that we did not have 50% retrace just yet. This just came back to the 50, and that means that if we do see a lower low forming after this pump, which would be down here, this is the level that must be protected, okay? 2.23 must be protected. If this is not protected, the whole thesis is basically gone. Let me look at the 15-minute. We might see a retrace to these regions, but there is no reason for us to really go lower this. Maybe 2.226, but nothing other than that. I'm looking at a couple of trades. I am in a VIF long. I gave this Bitcoin long yesterday. I am in a VIF long. I am in a Jupiter long as well, I think. Let me just look at it. I was de-risking a little bit before started the show because I genuinely feel like that we have a potential of dropping. I am in a whiff long and Jupiter. I'm gonna add to my Jupiter long here, even though I just de-risked. I do think that this higher high is actually pretty decent. Do not laugh at me. Okay, so I'm gonna, the same thing, Jupiter comes up very nice. This candle was not me. Before you start saying this, yeah, I bought in and this candle wasn't me. Okay, but I'm adding to my Jupiter long. Swing low is the actual level. I marked this the other day. I said that we need to see a higher high from that level. We need to come back to the 50. Jupiter comes back beautifully to the 50% level. We took this trade the other day as well, but it has to come back beautifully to the 50% level. It does come back to the 50% level and basically marks a market structure shift. It's not a proper one. We do not see a proper market structure shift, but the liquidity buildup is enough for me to take a long position here. Stop loss down here. It's about a 0.9% stop loss. You can see a liquidation, so be ready for it. It can happen that we see something like this. Again, I have a gut feeling that we're going down, but I'm playing from the charts. I am in this trade. Let me look at the other one. Whiff. I am in a whiff trade as well. Same similar scenario. I was actually waiting for a market structure shift from the 50% region. It didn't happen. This was the high. It's kept breaking down, but it is slowing down massively. I genuinely think that we're gonna see a massive reversal on on WIF as well. This level must hold down here. So I'm looking at this 1.95, 1.965 should hold even if we go a little bit lower. If that doesn't hold, it's a manual stop for me, but it's definitely a close. If after all this liquidity built up, this cannot hold, we're gonna go lower. Let me look at something else. I'm actually in the link long from down here somewhere. I was waiting for the 50% on link to come back. It didn't. Anything else you see that we could take right now before we jump into the show? I think that's basically it. All right, guys, so let me start the show again. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the house. We have 130 people watching, 38 likes. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna sit here, look at each other, and then just wait for the likes to go up. That's the regular thing that we do. We usually just sit here and wait for the likes to go up. So if you could just smash the like, I would truly appreciate it because I would like to proceed with the show. Otherwise, we're just gonna move on with the charts and the news. We're gonna start with the news. I see lots of you. Nitra Bunny in the house. What's up? Starting the timer so that everyone gets notification. Yeah, we wanted to do that yesterday, but now I lost it, so we didn't. Hello, Fefe. Hello, cousin. What's happening? Fanboy or fangirl? Nitra Bunny, you must be a girl. I know you must be. You're looking at this beautiful face. That's why you're coming. Hey, everyone. What's happening? I think this is one of the first time I see you here. 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗢 maybe. I miss you too, Crypto Weirdo. John, what's happening, my brother? Dree, good morning. All right, let me jump into. Where is the beard? Ha! Oh no, I'm just joking. I'm on fire today, guys. I'm on fire. Okay, let's go. News. I told you we have Boden versus Trump happening. I actually woke up at 3 a.m. to watch this shit show. It's been quite fun to tell you the truth. But Boden and Trump, I will call Trump actually. He's Trump, but Boden is Boden. He's like a proper meme. He's like the meme. Anyway, so they debated today. What is crazy is that we do have a massive restriction from CNN. Who can stream, who cannot stream. There was no audience. The microphones were muted, so they couldn't talk over each other. Like, they really try to protect Biden to the limit where it's like he really just had to go on. And it turns out it's not in here because I couldn't find the link, but I saw the video that there is a girl on CNN who's accidentally saying that Biden had Boden had all the questions lined up. So Boden got all the questions in advance, which is absolutely disgraceful. But anyway, it took him 13 minutes to get confused and start rambling, which is, to tell you the honest truth, and it's not a joke. This is not a part of the joke. I was genuinely surprised. I literally thought this guy's gonna go on and it's gonna be done in the first second. It took him 13 minutes until he lost his like, again, what is happening with all this? Like, seriously, bruv. Okay, so it took him about 13 minutes to lose his cool, which is like heads down. For him. 13 minutes straight is really serious. So good on him. Okay, can someone please translate? I made this post here. I mean, listen to this and decide for yourself.
We're the strongest country in the world. We're a country in the world who keeps our word, and everybody trusts us. All of our allies and those who he coddles up to, from Kim Jong-un, he sends love letters to, and Putin, etc. They don't want to screw around with us.
They don't want to screw around with us. I mean, the guy is completely lost. This is one of the funniest. This is one of the funniest moments. Trump doesn't understand either.
Left office, and I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more.
Look at Trump. He's like, what the fuck is happening here?
Trump, I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look,
people coming across the border illegally, it's better when he left.
All jokes aside, look at Trump. But seriously, look at Trump as he's like, but look, he's genuine. It's not an act. Trump is like an actor, but this is not an act. He's genuinely confused. He's like, I really don't fucking know it. Like, what am I even doing here? Look. But look at it. Like, really, the way he expresses himself is...
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said. So look.
Anyway, sorry. So it's not Democrats and Republicans. It's just, come on, guys. Seriously, come on. Like, seriously, it's just so ridiculous. At the end of the debate, this is him. I don't know if you've seen this footage. This is him. He needed to be escorted off the stage by Jill. Like, he literally been, like, you see, like he like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, his chances of making it till the election or getting elected, it dropped massively, and Trump's chances went up massively. There's been discussions about him actually being like replay, like on CNN. They were discussing after this debate openly that there is an open debate about the supporters and the fund, you know, that the supporters of Biden wanted to go to the White House, basically tell him off. So it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. We're laughing at this, but this is like, I would never have imagined that this could happen to America. Seriously, like for me, the USA was like, USA, USA. USA. I was like, it's the biggest thing ever. And then looking at this fool here just playing around, I don't understand. Like, how could you guys let this? Anyway, 41 US politicians are now strongly against crypto, while 310 are strongly supportive. This is actually very, very good for us. Now, the question really is that, is the dark side just dressing up to, like, you know, pretending to be crypto friendly? I don't really care. If I was there, I would vote for crypto friendliness. That's what we need. We need crypto regulation in the States. We need crypto innovation in the States, and we need a leader and the leadership that approves this technology and helps this technology to flourish. And if that's, I don't really care if it's Sleepy Joe or anybody else, it just has to happen. Fear and greed index. Fear and greed index is on the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom, guys. We're at 47 on the Bitcoin fear and greed index. The times that these happened were perfect buying opportunities. If you look at 2019, look at this. Buy here, buy here. Oh, that was extreme fear. Oh, this was actually, what was this? This was actually a big ass drop here. Anyway, here again, 2020, 36, you see 36, 37 was 2020, literally before the parabolic bull. 2023, again, 33, 2023, 33, and 2024, now we were at 30. So it's, again, you can make your decision whether it's worth it. Market is pumping. Like, the total market cap doesn't give a fuck. It's like, just going. I'm gonna show you this in a second as well. Guys, for me to get back to the charts, I just want to tell you something. For me to get back to the charts, I need you to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'm not joking. If we get to the charts, I have like a couple of news left. If we get to the charts and we don't have at least 110 likes, I'm literally just going to sit here and look at you guys. I'm bringing you daily free alpha. I love what I do here. It's pretty cool. But the only thing I ask you is to smash and obliterate that like button. Helps the algorithm, helps increase reach on the channel. Please, please don't be lazy. I'm bringing you this every single day. This week, I am doing 9 shows, which is crazy to even think about. Like, I do 4 pre-recorded content on Banter. I did 2 live shows and 3 live shows here on this channel. Please, 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 the only thing I ask for you is to smash and obliterate that like button. Now, BlackRock is buying their own ETFs. Chads in, Jeets out. And it's not even a joke. It's for the Global Trust. So it's the Global Allocation Fund. They buy their own ETF, which basically means they buy Bitcoin for themselves. It's like, yeah, that's it. VanEck submits a Solana trust, which will most likely transform into an ETF. Kind of a news, but it's not really news because we knew it was coming. But the fact that VanEck is moving forward with this and actually is like, ETH ETF didn't even launch. These guys are, fuck this, let's do the Solana ETF. Like, you know, it's absolutely insane. The market is moving very fast, and these TradeFi guys catching up to the game. Solana pump incoming. Solana pumped hard in 2 last times. We had a sudden increase in stablecoins, and Solana stablecoin market cap just saw a 7% increase. It was yesterday's news. They see a $300 million new USDC inflow on Solana. I didn't even look at Solana, but I want to look at Solana. So we should really look at Solana. I don't know where the likes are at. I'm just going to look at it for myself because I don't want to miss the pump. Oh, guys, you need to like the show. I want to explain everything. Oh my God. You need to like the show. You need to like the show so we can get back to this. Okay. GDP came in at 1.4 for the first quarter. Got the data yesterday. Now I was on Banter, so if you watched me there, you know what I think about this or what's the situation. But the most important is it came in as expected. But it's very low, 1.4%, very, very, very low. So we see a weakening and slowing USA, which is a problem at some point. Now, we want to see that right now, but we want to see it because we need the Fed to cut rates. If they cut rates, we are going to see a very, very, very decent push, and that's what we need to see. Now, what is interesting for me is that there is all kinds of economic data. I don't know if they are true. Half of them are true. I have no idea, but what I know is that if you look at the data, it's actually pretty interesting to see that the economy is slowing down in terms of like the GDP is at 1.4 for the first quarter, yet the initial jobless claims, people who apply for unemployment and they claim that they are jobless, is actually coming in lower than previous month, which is surprising because you would think if the economy is slowing down, if inflation is high, whatever, and with the interest rates being held where they are, you would imagine more jobless claims coming in, but that's not the case, and that's actually not good for us crypto folks because we need to see. I mean, it's pretty bad, but we need to see unemployment go up for the Fed to say, okay, we don't want to break the system. You know, if they cut too early, they can ruin the whole process they've done until now. And if they cut too late, they're going to wreck the economy. So they have to make a decision at some point. They are expecting at least one rate cut this year in September, November. They need to make a decision soon. But if these numbers keep dropping and it's not going to start going up with jobless claims and unemployment, we have a problem in terms of the market and cutting rates. And that could be very devastating. If they come back after a bullish FOMC that we've seen and they say we're not going to cut, that's going to be a problem. So there has never been a worse time to buy a home in the United States. The annual income needed to buy a medium value home in the United States is now $115,000. By comparison, the median household income is $75,000, a whopping $40,000 less than required. That means that it costs you $115,000 to buy a home, but you only earn $75,000 a year. There's no way that you can buy it. I don't know what happened in your time. If you're older than me, then probably you remember that you had a predicted job, you could buy a house, whatever. You see these older series like Breaking Bad and stuff like that, and you see that a teacher can afford a 5-bedroom massive apartment with a pool and whatnot. Apartment? I'm talking about a house with a pool and whatnot. And now where can you see that? Like, you can't. So this is, just not the best as well. U.S. economy is falling. 38 months of inflation above 3%, slowing GDP growth at 1.4 in Q1. Median home prices at all-time highs of 434,000. $2 trillion deficit, 34.8 trillion national debt. 34.8 trillion national debt. Record 1.5 million Americans lost a job in 6 months. And nobody's driving. That's the problem. Or actually, there is someone driving. Where is it? Him. This dude. This dude is driving. So one last thing to bring. Meanwhile, all this happening, the house is burning. We've got Ansem and Donald going at it. They're going at it. Like, we're talking about big major characters here. And I don't even know why we bring this here, but it's just something to mention, something to talk about. Seeing a bunch of Sol so much better than ETH, Coop on the timeline, blah, blah, blah. And then Ansem is coming out with... Let me just zoom in here. So Ansem is coming and retweeting this, and then the guy goes nuts on it. Go back to shield your coins that go down 90% the day after you tweet about them. And just leave my tweets alone, dude. Tired of you and your antics. It's legit embarrassing. To think I had a shred of respect for you once just said. Brody, you brought up bottom and sold for 2x, whatever. And then they're just going at each other. I'm showing replies, you will see. Whole Saka, 70% safe bag, 30% degen bags. I'm neither yelling nor crying. It's just something to see. And these guys have, like, Donald has 550,000 followers, and Ansem has 464,000. So it's pretty crazy and good to see these crypto Twitter fights going. Now, I've got a good news and a bad news. The good news is that I got to the point where we don't have more news for the day. The bad news is that we're still sitting at 104 likes, so we're just gonna stare at each other now. I really want to get to the charts. I actually can get to the charts without you seeing them, which would be horrible. Like, why would you watch the show if you can't see the charts that I'm showing? So, anyway, that would not make sense at all. So, what I would do if I were you, I would just simply like the show, and if you like the show, then we can proceed with the charts. I can show you all the charts that I have prepped, and we can also start doing like a token request. Until then, I can just look at the chat. What's happening? Already like. Great. I broke my screen tapping the like button. Thank you. LFG. Like smashed. Don't smash it twice. If you smash it twice, you're going to actually not like the video. That's not good. Smash the like. Smash the like. Smash the like. Smash the like. Like button. Broke too much pressing. Nice. Every day, what does not push the like are really... Can we please have a look at SNX today? Yes, we can. Evan, I think... Have I seen you before? Anyway, you got to clap. Yup, Dre, what's happening? Is that a trading view alert? It is a trading view alert. You see, it is a trading view alert. July 31st, possible we see first federal cut to interest rate. I don't think so. It's happening. I don't think so. July 31st, possible we see. No, I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. I wish I could like more than once. Yeah, I wish too. Come on, guys, smash the likes. Yes, we got that. I love you too. 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗢𝗙, I love you too. I love you too. It's nice having you here. Smash the like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you do TA on Brett? We can. Yes. Love the background. I love you back. 𝗬𝗪𝗡𝗍. Yes, loving the streams. Smacking the likes. Nice, nice, nice. Tell us more about Baked, please. I mean, if you want to know more about Baked, keep watching the show. Now, let's jump into the charts, guys. Thank you so much for the 130 likes. Appreciate it. It's like I'm literally turning into this ice cream girl. Like, ice cream, give me an ice cream, popcorn. And then you have this, what is it? Cowboy hat, popcorn. Sup, Mark? Fefe stayed out all night light up, watched the debate, and then got straight to work. Show him the love for his dedication. That's true. Why do you think I need Coke? No, I'm just joking. That's not the only reason I need Coke. Not even funny. Imagine, it's not even funny. Okay, so let's go and look at the total market cap. Okay. I will start by saying that my gut feeling is telling me AR is crossing something here. Let's look at AR. Not good. So my gut feeling is telling me we're gonna go down. I can't tell you why. It's just there are these things when you've been in the market for quite some time. You have these. Holy shit! You will not believe what actually happened. It's not funny, bro. I went to buy a chair. And I sat in this chair salon with like 150 chairs. And I was sitting there and I was waiting to try the chair and tried all the chairs. And I selected the one and the guy said I have to sit in 20 minutes. And I sat in the chair for 20 minutes. And then I selected it and he was like, that's cool. And I'm like, okay, so we need these customized a little bit like here and there. And he's like, no problem. It's going to be here in a week or so. I'm like, fine. And I come home and they called me literally 2 minutes before the show. It's like, well, the thing is that it will take like until the August that you can get your chair. And then I was like, oh, that's so to say, mute my trading view alerts. You know what? I can just delete them. No problem. I don't need trading view alerts. So remove all. That's it. So anyway, so I need a chair. I still need a chair. Total market cap. So genuinely, all jokes aside, now it's time to get serious. I said it's time to get serious, okay? Time to get serious. But if you look at the total market cap, here's the good and the bad news. The good and the bad news. The good news is, are you shaking your legs? Are you shaking your legs? It's like I have an earthquake here. It's like cousin is also on coke. He's like just sitting like. So guys, all jokes aside, what I'm thinking is the following. We are bearish. That's actually a problem. So the only reason or the only way this is actually bullish is if we reclaim these levels very fast. Okay, so if we go up like this and we retest this bearish OB order block up here, that's extremely bearish, okay? And that seems like what's happening now. It doesn't mean that we can't play it for the short term, but the problem is that that's what's happening. And if that's what's happening, that means we're going lower. And if we're going lower, the only place where I see us reversing is if we go down to the weekly OB, which will be down here. So if I pull this from the bottom here, we retrace 50. But if I pull it on the full leg, that would put us to like 1.88 trillion, which is 52,000 Bitcoin, which is not good. But we have to assume that that's not what happens. And I'm still assuming that's not what's going to happen. So if that's not what's going to happen, what is it that we need to look out for? First off, we didn't come back 50% here, okay? So that's also something to consider. We didn't come back 50%. We induced this level and built up liquidity, which is a very strong indication that we have to come back here and take this level. But it's also a very great indication that we can reverse from there. Okay, so it's also a very, very good indication that we don't need to go lower, because if we build up enough liquidity for the market makers to actually start pumping the price from here, we can literally just moon from here. But we need to take this liquidity and potentially come back to the 50%. Now the market moved a bit higher now, but the level is still down here at about. Let me just look at this. The 50% is about 2.192 trillion. So I would imagine I would still be bullish even if we come a little bit lower here. So people will say, oh, this level is broken, and then they'll just start shorting. But we're not going to short. What we're going to do is that we're going to wait for a level here, and we're going to wait for a market structure shift, and then we're gonna wait for a long position to be taken from there. Okay. Now what am I looking at right now? Here is the rather good news. If you still go one level up and you say, okay, let's assume that this was enough here. We don't have to come back for the leg because whatever is news and liquidation event, and we're not going to come back that deep. Oh, is that whiff? Yeah. My whiff position is taking a piss. What? So if we assume that we assume that we're not going to come down on this big leg, what can be seen is that we came back to the 50 on this leg. We created a new high. We came perfect entry. Whiff is at perfect entry. Yeah. It's at a perfect entry. It's literally at a perfect entry. If you want to take a whiff long, it's at a perfect entry. Problem is, it can really go, like we can really go down. This is what I explained. If you want to take a trade, I am in this trade. This is my entry. If you want to take a trade, this is not a bad trade. Manage risk properly. It's 30% risk. That means if you go in 10x leverage, that's 30% of the possession that you're losing. Let's say you have $100 on your account. Don't do your $100 10x. Do $40 10x, and then you're losing about $12, 10%. Okay. So, but anyway, this is not a bad trade at all. If you want to wait for confirmations, you could wait for a higher high from here. It's still worth it, so you can still see this. The reason why I think it's worth taking a trade, number one, as I said, higher time frame demand. We see New York open very, very soon. We have extreme liquidity built up. So even if we go lower, I do think we're going to have a little bit of pump from here. But going back to the total market cap, let me just put a whiff. Oh yeah, we'll see it up there. So going back here, we did come back 50, and we kind of created this 15 and 5 minute. This is a 15-minute market structure shift. So this is a decent level here. This is a decent level for us to actually reverse. It is a V-shaped recovery, as you see. There is only one problem: V-shaped recovery down to the 50, and then a higher high immediately. Very, very strong level. Very, very strong price action. The only problem and the only challenge I have is that we did not come back 50. So here we didn't come back 50. If you see that, we didn't come back 50% here. And that's a problem, because that means that the market can still make a market structure shift and just come back to fill the premium zone, come back to the sort of saying you are frozen. Am I frozen? No. Okay. Come back to the premium zone. Restart your internet, bruv. Or sis. We can't come back to the 50, and we didn't, and that's the problem. And now we did. So this is a very interesting territory. But the good part about this, I always played on the lower time frame like this. If this was just a trap, we need to see a V-shape recovery, or V-shape rejection from here. How would that look? It would look like this, okay? So we have to protect this 2.23 level. If we don't protect the 2.23 level, we do need to close our positions and potentially get ready for lower, even potentially short. But for now, I think we're bullish, even though we have internal liquidity, this trend line here. But I do think that we are going to see a retest to this region, and then from there, move on to higher, and then possibly kickstart the rally to all-time high. Maybe on the weekend pump, we yet to see, but this is the levels that I am looking for. That's total. Let's look at Bitcoin. How do you enjoy this show, guys? Make some noise. Subscribe to the channel. I see a lot of people watching. Subscribe to the channel. How many subscribers do we have? 13,355. Absolutely. All right, let's look at Bitcoin. I was in this Bitcoin long. I gave this Bitcoin long the other day. I'm not in the long already. I'm not in the long anymore. I don't think actually I took this long. I actually don't think. I think I just gave it on the banter show. Yeah, and I said that we have to come back 50. Yeah. So Bitcoin is doing the same thing as the total market. The good thing about it, look at this. So it actually builds up liquidity on the top, which is pretty interesting. It builds up buy side liquidity up here, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty cool. We do need to take the high at 64,500, but if we do manage to take that high, I mean, it's game on. It's game on. Obviously, you gotta see total market can move first, but it's game on. If we manage to do that, it's game on. Bitcoin, the reason why I'm not going to spend more time on this because it's the exact same thing. Now let's look at Sol, because I think this is interesting. So this is what I've drawn on the banter show the other day. Did we literally just come back down there? Ah, we missed it. How much? 0.7%. We missed it. It's fine. So these are the two areas that I think we are going to reverse. Number one is down here. This is still legit. We're still building up liquidity. There might be one more week down. This is why I might be thinking that we're going lower. My whiff position is actually going down hard like a rock. I'm so happy I de-risked. And I added to Jupiter. Jupiter is doing fine so far, so that's good. I do think we're going to see a reversal from any of these regions. And I do think that Solana, from everything that I've explained on the news as well, they have this massive news on the Solana. So a lot of people said, oh, Solana pumped because of the Sol ETF news. No, bitch, it pumped way before the news. It made a market structure shift. Then, you know, market makers always align with the news. Always. You have to know this. So when you have a market maker, the market maker knows exactly what the marketing team is doing, and they do it simultaneously. So this made a higher high on the 25th, way before the announcement here on the 27th, right? So this has happened way before anything was published about this market structure shift, and then it pumped. The question really is, are we going to come down all the way back here to the 135 region? If we do, take your kidney and throw it on Solana, but I don't think it's happening. What is probably happening is that we're coming down to the 50 down here at 142 and then reversing from there. You can take a confirmation on the 5-minute chart. What you want to see is liquidity building up. What you want to see is a liquidation, and then you want to see a market structure shift, retest, and moon. Or you can take a limit order. This is actually not the best limit order. This should be down here, by the way. I think I just marked the areas, and then it's like a 3% stop loss. But anyway, this is a great area, in my opinion, to take a long position. So I'm waiting to see that. We might actually see a market structure shift on VIF while we're on the show. That would be pretty sick. We need to see a higher high here. That's basically it. Link looking good. So we got into an entry here. I'm still holding that entry. Let me look at what that is. I'm gonna go back to Blowfin. The competition is over. We didn't beat Ren, so we have to do it next time when we have enough time to recruit people. But 13.9 is my entry. 13. Oh, it's much lower. What? It's 13.893. Yeah, because probably I just averaged up here. Or maybe it's on this market structure shift. Why was that out there? Maybe I just analyzed it for someone. Probably this is 13. 13,893, 13,9. Yeah, this is my entry. Great, that's perfect. Great thing on this as well. Another market structure shift and the market structure breakup here. Let me just delete everything here. We have a market structure shift down here. We have a market structure break from here, which is also substantial. It's also very, very good. Let's see, in the 15. Did it come back 50? Aye, decent. Decent. This came back 50. That came back 50. Very decent. Very, very, very decent. Trades very nicely. Very nice price action as well. And it's a very good entry. If you took this with me, that's fantastic. I think I've posted all about it. I'm pretty confident I did. And if I didn't, go and follow me on Twitter. If you haven't seen it, go and follow me on Twitter. There is a link in the description. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel and like and smash and all that stuff. Link is doing pretty fine as well. It should come back technically down to this 50% region. We're looking at like $14-ish. Would be cool if it did that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. AR, I'm interested in taking an AR position. The reason why I'm interested in taking an AR position is because I do think that AR is so undervalued and they have so much stuff happening that and they have this smart. There is no fucking way AR is not pumping. Like if you can bear this. If you can bear this stop loss of like 20% on spot or 14% on spot, go ahead. It's like there is just not financial advice. Obviously, anything we say, content of this video is for informational purposes only and not financial advice. But this will be great. This could be a very, very, very good position. Hold on a second. So it does come back. It doesn't come back 50. Great. Yeah, we've got legs at least 35-ish, So I think it's a great entry. The only reason why I'm not taking a leverage entry is because of this internal liquidity. It's just heavy. Like if the market decides to actually dump, as I said, and we close below on the total market cap, this can free fall. Like AR can really, really, really free fall, and then it's an even better entry. So if we close below here on the 5-minute. If we close below here, that's a problem, and AR can start a free fall down all the way to this at least 24, but rather taking the low possibly, you know, and that's not good. Like taking these relative equal lows down here, 20-22-ish region. So watch out for that. But it can. I think AR will print a candle like this. The question really is where the market is going. Like that's if the market is bullish, AR will print, no question. So. Who did you say to chill? Who should chill?
They were spamming the chat, chilling the chat.
With what?
Random meme coin.
Who was that?
Larry Donuts.
Who?
Larry Donuts.
Larry Donuts is spamming the chat, I hear. Flary Donut. Mola coin? Look. Flary Donut. I'm not gonna buy Mona coin. What is it? Mola coin. Mona I'm gonna buy, but not Mola. Okay. It flied from 20 million to 49 million. That's lit. Hop on Mola. It was launched on Monday. Went from 40 to holy shit. Thank you so much. Not interested because you're shilling it. Otherwise, thank you. Rune, please. We can do that in a second, but I want to jump in here with you guys. Missing. I know you're missing. Oh, you mean like Coca-Cola. Cola coin. Got it. Great. Thanks. Cock in me did not break out. I'm telling you. It was funny. Come on. It was funny. Thanks for fixing this, cuz. It's good. How about Link? I just analyzed Link, bruv. Okay, so I banned this Flary Donut guy. Sorry. Where is your barber? Yeah, so that's the thing. Do you put it up, beard or without beard? This is how I look. Better with or without a beard? That's the asking the real question. When will you do to India or LA? Want to meet? I'm not. When will you go to India or LA? Wanna meet? Are you in India or LA? Which one are you? Are you in India and LA? Are you in India living in LA? Super fresh. Thank you so much. Beard, you look like a baby face. Yeah. When will come to okay, beard market? No, beard market. Beard up in winter. Yes. How big is your? What is that? What is 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗙? 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗢𝗙. I don't know what that is. How about Ment? Travel back and forth. Traveling back and forth between India and LA. Nice, Nitro Bunny. The girl is traveling. The girl is a fancy one. That is the baked alpha you teased about. Well, the baked alpha is like it's coming, guys. The baked alpha is like baked is coming. That's the I actually haven't teased about it. I was just saying you have to watch the show. But there is baked launching. It's coming. The only way to get access to baked is to sign up using a Blowfin link down in the description. By simply signing up to this non-custodial exchange we partner with, you're gonna get the airdrop automatically. So there's nothing else to do. A link in the description. Sign up, deposit $100, and that's it. CryptoKid is here again. CryptoKid, you want to jump on for a chat? I actually have to leave. Oh fuck, I have to leave now. I have to leave at 2. Maybe I will stay another 5 minutes. Much love, CryptoKid. Much love. We are bringing you something. Oh, we should do it. We have to do it this weekend, bro. We have to do it this weekend. I forgot it. We have to do it this weekend. I'm not gonna be Sunday. Let's chat. We're bringing something awesome with CryptoKid. So, when took your $1? I'm asking the real question. What's Ren's secret he teases about? I don't know. A little bit beard. Okay, a little bit beard. Understand. The ticker is mullet. The ticker is not bend this Johnny guy. Hello, bro. Hand pick waving. Yes, Sunday, sir. Gummy game live yet? Not yet. Fresh shaven. Woo! Baby face cream. Baby Fefe. You know, you got baby bonk and you got baby Fefe. Well, that's what you got. Why took her dumped? Because it's a fucking market and it's a meme coin and everything dumped 70%. Crypto bro. Get a ponytail. Sure. Like 𝗕𝗘𝗘𝗦, I can short Bitcoin from 60, 70,000. Fefe is working too hard. Two shows yesterday and now serving us now. Bruv, I'll tell you how I'm working. I've done a live show on Monday. Then I've done a live show on Tuesday on Benter. And I've did a live. It's 10 shows this week. It's 10 shows because I've done Monday live show on here. Tuesday live show on Benter and on the 100x Club. So that's already 3. And then I've done Wednesday here, Thursday on Benter, dropped a Thursday evening video. Then I'm doing a live here, dropping a video today evening on Benter, and I'm doing 2 pre-record, and maybe we're doing something with CryptoKid. That's 11 shows a week. That's a record. Now send this to Ren. Send this to Ren. That's what's up. Oh, that's crazy. 11 fucking shows a week. That's absolutely insane. Shots fired. Shots fired. Damn, you did 10 shows. You must got some really good stamina. I have that. Trust me. Time to get a live, bruv. Lol. Yeah, that's the thing. I do have a live in between. Somewhere. Lost. But I do have. This VIF thing is falling like a rock. Check out IXO. It's RWA on WhatsApp. Look at this. Like if someone would read this comment from not crypto, imagine telling this to my grandma. Hey grandma, check out IXO. It's RWA on WhatsApp. It's like, what? I need the cricket. I don't have the cricket sound here. 11 show mega bull is coming. Yes. At what age did you become a millionaire? At what? 30. 30. I had this thinking I wanted to become a millionaire before I was 30. I made $1 million. I lost $1 million before I was 30. Made it, lost it, made it. So, yeah, it's but it's all, you know, you're not a millionaire until it's in cash. Until it's sitting in cash. If it's in crypto, it counts nothing. It's nothing. It's just cloud money. So, when Ren back? Ren is next week. Thoughts on FET? We can look at it. Give my girl if you come Ethiopia. No, come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Bless me, boss. I'll bless you. I'll bless you. Okay, let's go. Send your... I literally have to go. I just realized that I have to leave. But send your token request. I'm going to look at 5 tokens. 5 tokens. Let's go. Let's go. if you weren't in crypto, what would you do? I would be a porn star. What? If I wasn't in crypto, I would be doing something with the innovation. I would open company. That's what I've done before. And just, I would do something with it. I don't know. I would find my way. I like to make money. So it's never a bad. So for me, crypto as well. Like, I love trading. I love doing YouTube. But honestly, I love, like, if someone would tell me that I can earn much more with not trading, I mean, if I wouldn't hate it, right? I love making money. And if I do something that makes me money, then I'm happy. I mean, probably I'm happy. Like, I would not, Anyway. I just bless you, my friend. Kas. I have a Kaspa show dropping this Sunday. So let's talk about Kaspa. Kaspa is huge, actually. They have the 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗢𝗙. Yes! Look where it's reversing. The total market cap. But why is WIF not going with it? Something is happening here. But WIF gonna pull a green deal though like this. No questions. Yeah. What we usually do here, I'll show you what we do. So we have this big TV here in the studio, and what we do is that I go under the TV and I do this. Maybe it happens, and then maybe it pulls something like this. This is what I did here as well. Maybe it pulls something like this. I was doing this. Look, let me just play this. This is becoming way too degen, this show. So look at this. I'm just like this, and I do, and nothing, and then at one point it's just coming, and you see, it's that simple. Voodoo, bitch. Okay, come on. Why are you distracting me all the time? We gotta do this. We gotta analyze Kaspa. Kaspa's 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗙 is coming out this week. I genuinely think you can make a shit ton of money with buying Kaspa meme coins. I have a show dropping on Sunday. I would not miss it if I were you. I really wouldn't. It's going to be a very, very good show on really how you can make Kaspa launching their smart contract, like launching the 𝗕𝗙𝗢𝗙s, which enables token launches and smart contracts and whatnot on the Kaspa network. What is interesting about it is that when this happened to Ethereum in 2017, the ICO run came. Massive gains. When it happened to Binance in 2020, massive gains. Ethereum in 2017, Ethereum went from $8 to $1,300. In 2020, BNB went from $30 or $20 up to like $670. So Kaspa, I'm expecting, even though Kaspa's at 4 billion, I do expect Kaspa to do very, very, very well. And especially the memes launching on Kaspa. They have this meme called Casper, which is like a ghost on Kaspa. I want to get a bunch of these. Kaspa works on a protocol called 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗢. Okay, so 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗢. So it's a type of proof of work blockchain, and Casper is a ghost that we know is a famous character. The protocol is Ghost. Casper, so it's Kaspa. Everything aligns with this. As one of the first memes on Kaspa, they really nailed this one. You can't buy it yet, so you need to monitor the news or just follow them on Twitter. But this is, I genuinely, hand on my heart, think this can pull 100x. Genuinely. I have to go, yeah? Yeah, I have to go. Let's do 5 tokens. Kaspa. Kaspa is great. The reason why it's difficult to chart Kaspa is because what I told you, they have the launch this week. If it is a disappointment, Kaspa will tank. If it's a success, it will pump. I would not touch Kaspa at this stage. Leverage. You can start playing around with spots. What time on Sunday? It's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be on Crypto Banter. So you got to check out Crypto Banter, and it's dropping the same exactly now. It's dropping exactly now. So Solana, we did Solana, darling. Did we not do Solana? We did Solana. Yeah, we did, darling. We did Solana. Brad TA, please, let's do it. I really have to go. Like, I really have to go. Look at this, beautiful. Brett, I told you it's going to come back 50%. If you aimed at 50, you'd be up 8%. What should you do now? Pray that it comes back. All jokes aside, I mean, you can technically play it like this. Too big stop loss. There are better plays. Technically, you could play this 1-to-1. I wouldn't touch Brett right now. I'm looking at a break above these levels. And if you get that, then it's fine. If you break above there on the retrace, you can get it. If you see a break above, that would be a market structure shift, a market structure break, and on the 5th leg retest, that's when we really take a position. But I'll update you on that next week. It's not happening until then. FTM, this is our 3rd token. I'm like this auctioning guy. Sold! After I gave this trade the other day, this was not a success. Seems like it was not a success, but it's weird though. Like, oh, because it came back 50. Yeah, I think I also said that it has a potential to come back 50. Oh, it's not from here. Weird. Anyway, this is why we have stop losses. Market structure shift confirmed up here. Great trade. If the market again, like I'm not confident that the market is gonna go up. I think I have the chart says we're going up. My gut says we're going down. So I'm undecisive. But if you think we're going up, this is a great trade. This is a great trade because we do have a market structure shift right here. A retest and then a push. We do have a market structure break as well. It's not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. It's actually so much so that I might take this trade actually. It's coming from this region down here. It's actually a great trade. Yes, I probably will take this trade. I will probably take this trade. FTM, yes. Yes. Stop loss. I think I will take it with a smaller position and take this 6% stop loss. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Stop loss at 53.34. I'm gonna take this trade. FET, please. Please remind me to take this trade from the car. I don't take trades in the car, but if I would take this trade in the car. 4th coin, FET. Beautiful. Look at this. It's very, very nice. Shit, I might not take the FTM trade. Hold on. Sorry. No, I will take the FTM trade. Most likely I will take. Just a small, as I said, a small position. This comes back 50. My only problem with this is that it's coming back for the 50 here. Yes, so if we don't break below here. Yeah, fuck, this is a fantastic trade. This is a very, very, very good trade. If it's the same stop loss, then yeah, it's a 10% stop loss though. At a 10% stop loss is not a bad trade. But 10% stop loss, fuck, that's big. Or you can try playing this, but the internal liquidity is here if the market dumps. This is actually a very good trade. This is actually a very good trade. It's nice risk reward as well. 1 of 5. I'm going to take the same way as I take the FTM trade. I'm going to take this FET trade as well. We have a market structure shift. We have a market structure break. It should not close below this level, 133.5. So actually a proper stop loss down here. But I'm going to keep the stop loss at 139 because I think we're going to drop. And guys, I have to leave. I'm so sorry, but I really have to leave like almost right now. Let's do Rune. Remind me please to take the FET trade as well. We were in this trade. Market structure shift. Break comes back. We need to close above. It's not bad at all. It comes back 50. Shows a market structure shift. Comes back 50. Shows a market structure break. 4-point structure established on the internal. So it's good. So if you look here, we have a market structure shift. Comes back 50. We have a market structure break. Comes back 50. Makes a higher high. This is a great trade as well. 2.57 stop loss. Great trade. Technically, this down here has to hold 3.862. Stop loss below this low down here at 40, $4 stop loss is great. $4 stop loss is great. $4 stop loss is great. And then let's do one more token. SNX. Even you've been asking this. You get this. You get this token. What? Look at what? Oh, but we didn't look at 5, did we? We did. Yeah, I'm Fefe. Let's give it to my man. Look at this. Also, 50%. If you are listening to the channel and if you're learning, you would have made a shit ton of money. This would have been your trade, scalp trade. This would have been your scalp trade. You would have made 3.5%. We come down 50 on this leg. We need to break above. If we close below, if we close above on the hourly, then wait for a 50 retrace. If we close above the hourly, wait for a 50 retrace and enter there. About $2, I think it will be. Great trade on SNX. Wait for a close above on the hourly, wait for a 50 pullback, and it can be great. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Cuz he's worried. He's like, okay. I'm gonna address the issue. I'm leaving. I'm gonna do this and I'm leaving. I'm gonna address the issue of gummy points being lost. I talked to the Mendel legend today, Josh, and I asked him, Josh, what the fuck is happening with the points? And he said, guys, don't overreact. We have all the points on the gummy staking on the back end. Everything is fine. If you on Bento Bubbles, sorry, if you connected your Twitter, you connected your wallet, everything is stored in the back end, and we have it. The front end has issues. It will be fixed this week, so don't you worry. Okay, if you lost your points, absolutely fine. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it truly. Please leave your thoughts right below. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. And I believe I will see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.